So today's the day, the last day of the season, the last game of the season, and the last challenge of the season. The last challenge in what has been a historic season. But let's just take a look at how we've ended up here. Although we find ourselves in the Champions League final, some of you may forget that we almost didn't even qualify for the competition in the first place. After a brilliant start to last season's Champions League campaign, we began to dream about doing the impossible. With no squad depth and growing optimism in the Champions League, we started to falter in the Bundesliga. This, however, did not bother us as we were riding the highs of our European journey. Although finishing top of our group, we drew one of the tougher teams in the competition, Barcelona. And despite a shocking win at the Nou Camp, Barcelona eliminated us in the Veltins Arena. Reality sunk in as we found ourselves mid-table in the league and out of the Champions League. We only had two more things to compete for: a chance at winning the DFB Pokal and an outside chance of qualifying for the following season's Champions League campaign. Finishing the season in terrific form, we were able to do both, lifting our first trophy at Schalke and also qualifying for the Champions League on the final match day of the Bundesliga. The terrific form we showed at the end of last season was carried into the new season as we won our pre-season tournament, won the German Super Cup against Bayer Leverkusen, and beat Borussia Dortmund in the opening day of the Bundesliga campaign. Rumors started to spread of a potential departure of our star striker Leo Ziegler to Real Madrid. These rumors were, however, shut down swiftly as he committed himself to a new contract at Schalke. Very shortly after this speculation, the Champions League group stage was drawn, and ironically, we were drawn into the same group as Real Madrid themselves. We were not only drawn against Real Madrid in the same group, they were going to be our opening game in the group. A trip to the Santiago Bernabeu awaited us on opening day in the Champions League. We headed into this game unbeaten and flying high in the Bundesliga, feeling untouchable, feeling unstoppable. But the game at the Bernabeu proved to be a humbling experience as we suffered our first loss of the season. We responded to this setback the best way we knew how, by winning more games, continuously winning in the Bundesliga, outplaying teams and maintaining our stay at the top. We were ready for the second game against Real Madrid, the fifth match day in the Champions League, and they were on their way to the Veltins Arena. Even in better form this time and more informed on our opponent, we were even more confident to set the score straight. Unbeaten at the Veltins Arena in almost a year, this had to be our moment. It was our moment to get absolutely embarrassed. After this loss, we had to accept that Real Madrid were just one step too far. We did, but our task was to qualify for the round of 16, and we did so. We accepted that Madrid are better, but we had other teams to focus on. Having finished second in the group, we knew that the round of 16 draw would not be kind on us, and it wasn't. Manchester City were the opponent we were handed. This game arrived at the perfect time for us, as we were playing some of the best football we've ever played, and we beat Manchester City both home and away to qualify to the final 8. This time, a different kind of challenge, as Juventus were our opponents. A different kind of challenge, but just as deadly. So deadly that it required a penalty shootout to decide the winner, and we prevailed. From a distance, we kept our eye on Real Madrid as they were winning and qualifying through every round as well. wondering whether we were going to get drawn against them, but it wasn't meant to be. In the Final Four, we had Tottenham Hotspur, they had Manchester United, and a chance for retribution was well and truly on. After two excruciatingly difficult matches against Tottenham, we had to rely on the brilliance of our star man returning from injury to save us. And in dramatic fashion, we qualified for the Champions League final. And here we are in the Champions League final. Real Madrid await us, the only team to defeat us this season, the only blemish on our record, the only team seemingly able to stop the German machine known as Schalke. Both teams have won their domestic leagues, and both teams are looking to complete football. Today we find out who is the best of the best that Europe has to offer.
Okay, welcome everyone. Thanks for coming. We're going to start with questions now.
Need I say more? Can I say more? Is it possible to further magnify the magnitude of today's massive encounter? Marcel Koppensavage is about to coach his first ever Champions League final. And he's coming up against a manager that has won more than any other. Schalke are about to play their first Champions League final. And they're coming up against a team that have won more than any other. It's fair to say that we are the underdogs, but how does a team win 3 trophies in the same season and still be underdogs? These are the levels of Real Madrid. When you come for the king, you best not miss. We've had 2 bites of the cherry. We missed twice, but we are the only team crazy enough to still want more. No team has ever won their first ever Champions League final. None. Everybody seemingly chokes when they get to the stage for the very first time. Even in recent history, you look at the likes of Manchester City, losing their first Champions League final to Chelsea. PSG losing their first Champions League final to Bayern Munich. Tottenham Hotspur losing their first Champions League final to Liverpool. The difference is we realize the opportunity we have, and we realize that this is now or never. In the over 100 years of Schalke's existence, they've never been here and they might never be here again. Make no mistakes about this. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Are we going to be there to take it? Are we going to be there to make history? Because, ladies and gentlemen, history is written by the winners. Nobody remembers who should have won, who deserved to win, who outplayed who. It doesn't matter. Who lifts the trophy is the question. And today's game is not going to be decided by tactics. Today's game is not going to be decided by who outplays who. We don't win this by wanting it more than Real Madrid. We win this by having the perfect game. We win this by having perfection from Koppensavage to the players on the field. We win this by having perfection from the 11 selected to start and the subs on the bench. We win this by having perfection from every Schalke fan in the stadium, every Schalke fan around the world, everybody watching this video, you included. Are you ready? That's the team that has been selected to walk on to that field to win the Champions League. Nobody plays finals. Finals are won. Saying that I'm feeling the occasion, saying that I'm feeling the nerves is an understatement. But these are the moments we live for. These are the moments we live for. Real Madrid, their starting 11, star-studded 11 throughout the entire team. The team that have beaten us 6-0 on aggregate over 2 legs in the group stage. The team that will be looking to add yet another Champions League to their trophy cabinet. But not if we have anything to say about it. We're at the London Stadium. The referee signals for kickoff, and we are underway in the Champions League final. I'm sure you saw the lineup say that Alex Krul has been selected ahead of Jakub Moder. Krul has been in better form than the Polish midfielder, but that means we have him on the bench. And despite starting Castro in the Pokal final, we have gone with Ziegler because there's no way in hell we are benching the top goal scorer in the Champions League for the past 2 seasons. No way we are benching Leo for the big one. He starts in a front 3 consisting of Kevin Schad and Callum Hudson-Odoi and alongside him. But everybody's going to have their work cut out for them. And here's Vinicius Jr. in the box. Good block there from Maxence Lacroix. And that will be a goal kick into the 7th minute here. And the first few minutes of this game are going to be very important in determining who gains that early control. Whoever is able to impose themselves early on will settle their nerves and realize that at the end of the day, it's just a game of football, you know? So that's what we're going to be trying to do. And here is Correa on the ball around the halfway line. And a very hard tackle on the Brazilian there, who has stayed down. Slightly out of position. Maxence Lacroix has slid in there, and he's out of position. We are exposed at the back, and we have conceded the first goal in the Champions League final. Real Madrid take the lead in the 10th minute. Just a series of errors, starting with Correa losing the ball at halfway. Lacroix dragged out wide, missing his tackle. Nobody in the center covering Patrick Schick. And we are 1 goal down within 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
First mistake punished. These are the levels, boys. Another mistake there. We're looking nervous. We're looking like we don't know what we're doing. We look like we don't belong. Look at the positioning. Absolutely terrible. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. What's the time? 11? 12 minutes? From outside the box, Stefan Ortega cannot reach the ball for some reason. He should be saving that. He should 100% be saving that. Carlo Ancelotti applauds his men. They are 2-0 up in 12 minutes. And this game may... Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not done. It's definitely not done. But... a quick 1-2 goals within 2 minutes. And all of a sudden, we go from the process of feeling each other out to all of a sudden we're 2 goals down, boys. We haven't done anything to trouble their goal or to trouble their defense. And they have been, oh my goodness, look at the sliding tackle there from Correa. This is so bad. They're in the box again. And they are almost about to make it 3-0. We're not even 20 minutes into the game. We don't look like we know how to play football. We look like a group of 11 strangers that met each other today. Nobody can put a foot in. Real Madrid are all over us right now. Real Madrid look more likely to get a third than we are to pull one back. It being 2-0 means there's still hope, though, you know? We get one back, we don't know. There's always a chance. However, that really does not look like it. But here's Kevin Shaw driving forward here, finding the space there and picking out Leo Ziegler, who that's probably is his first touch. He has not been involved in this game at all. 20 minutes in, our star player has barely touched the football. Madrid controlling possession. Madrid controlling the momentum of the game. Madrid overwhelming us right now. And we don't look like we know what we're doing. And look at the passing as well. Nothing is clicking. Nothing is working. We're almost 30 minutes into the game. And these have been 30 minutes from hell. But we have to turn it around quick. Because all of a sudden, we are a third of the way through the Champions League final. There are only 90 minutes on the clock, boys. Maxence Lacroix passing the ball back there to Stefan Ortega. Nothing looks convincing at the moment. But Hudson-Odoi, good play from him there to get away from his man and maybe in behind here. Callum Hudson-Odoi with a chance to potentially pull one back. But Callum Hudson-Odoi does not even hit the target. Our first chance of the game comes in after 30 minutes. Doesn't even trouble Thibaut Courtois, which is another obstacle we still have to get through. We haven't even tested him yet. Let's remain calm. Let's calm down. There's still an hour left in the game. Surely I have to show some faith in the boys, Red, with what they've been able to show us this season. I have to believe in them. I have to try to at least give them the benefit of the doubt. But this is what I'm getting in return. 3-0 down. 32 minutes. 3-0 down in the Champions League final. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe they'll fight back. Maybe they're just having a terrible spell in the game. It's 3. It's 3-0. 3.
On they go again, and Real very much in control.
What's with Madrid? What's with Madrid? This is psychological, bro. This doesn't even make any practical sense. When have we even conceded 3 this season? I don't even care about what you're trying to play at there. It's obviously not going to lead to anything. If anything, it's going to be 4. Why do I even care? This is it, all the build-up, all the hype, everything for this.
Given away by Real Madrid. Can they hit on the break? Not to be in terms of
I'm speechless. I have no words. We're almost at halftime. We're 3-0 down, boys. We're about to go in at halftime, 3-0 down.
Here's Ziegler.
Here's Ziegler having to drop back into midfield to pick the ball up. Leo, I mean, desperate times, isn't it, mate? Desperate times. And here is Ziegler again on the ball this time, perhaps looking to take a shot on there, but shut down. Everything we've tried has been shut down. And oddly enough, probably the last 5 minutes has been our best football. And does it really mean much? Here's Eduardo Correa desperately trying to do something. And Eduardo Correa scores 1. It's something. It's something. It's something. Okay. 3-1 down at halftime. I mean, it's not great, is it? It's not ideal in the slightest. And we're having to rely on our right back to break into the box to get a goal. It's halftime. It's 3-1. 3-1 is better than 3-0. 2 seconds ago it was 3-0. It's now 3-1. Positives, right? Delusion. Optimism. I don't know whatever word you may choose to use. Big half ahead of us. Massive half ahead of us. Season-defining half ahead of us. I'm not even going to talk. You talk. You talk. You say something. What was that? What were those 32 minutes? 32 minutes from hell, from the depth of Hades itself. That's what you provided us. This is what you're doing in the Champions League final, on the biggest stage, when the lights are at the brightest. This is what you're dishing up for me, for the fans, for everybody who's been supporting you throughout the season. Listen, those past 45 minutes was your chance to do it for yourselves. A chance for you to make yourselves proud. To get redemption for yourselves, to beat the one team you seemingly cannot beat. The next 45 minutes are not about you. You sacrifice yourself for those that have sacrificed so much for you to be here. 45 minutes. 45 minutes to salvage what is an impossible situation right now. Correa, good job. That one goal back gives us some light, gives us some hope. And listen to me, I don't care if it's the 93rd minute. Yeah, if it's the 93rd minute with 4 minutes added on, I don't care. If we make it 3-2, there's a chance. There is always a chance. And that's all we have to live off right now. A chance. We clearly have to change something though at halftime, okay? Rodrigo Salazar, you're off, mate. We're bringing on Arda in at attacking mid. We're also bringing on Unai Pineda on for Kevin Shard, who has not done anything. 2 subs at halftime. Second half is on. This is it. It's now or never. It's now or never. Put that half behind us. Put the negativity behind us. This is a completely different game of football. Let's go for it. And here is Kalamatsu-Nodoi breaking into the box, feeling the slight bit of optimism we have injected into the team. That goal from Correa, if anything, just gives us a mental boost to at least look up at the scoreboard and not see a 3-goal deficit. You know, mentally it means we're 2 goals down. It's not an impossible situation. But here is Ziegler. Ziegler, very good pass there towards Hudson-Odoi and forcing the save out of Thibaut Courtois. Very good start to the half. This is the Schalke I know. Here's Buscagli. To Kral. Kral to Ziegler. Ziegler getting a few touches of the ball. And no surprise that once Leo starts getting involved, stuff starts happening. But Real Madrid will, of course, pose a threat no matter what's going on in the game. Ziegler. Here is Ziegler again, and a very good ball this time to Arda Güler. Güler trying to get away from his defender. A very tight angle, but Güler cuts it all the way across there towards Pineda, and Pineda's forced it in somehow, and it is 3-2 within the opening 10 minutes of the second half. And the game is on. The game is well and truly on. The 2 substitutions linking up. I don't even know what happened there. A mess up from Real Madrid, and Güler played the ball in there towards Pineda. Pineda just got his foot on it in the end. Marcel is applauding. I'm applauding. There is hope. It's not done yet though. It's not done yet. It's not done yet, and they may just absolutely rain on our parade very quickly here. Good save, Stefan Ortega. I cannot lie, Eduardo Correa is struggling against Vinicius Jr. He is absolutely struggling. But we keep going, we keep going. Oh my God, don't start doing this again. Don't just come back into the game to absolutely throw it away again. And here is Maxence Lacroix, who's had an absolute nightmare of a game, but looking to make amends. Unai Pineda, who has come on and gotten that second goal. There are 30 minutes left on the clock. The time is ticking. It's now or never for Schalke. Real Madrid don't look like the team that we played in the first half. We don't look like the team that came out in the first half. But the scoreline is still very much the same. It still means we're losing. It still means we don't walk out of here with the trophy. Here's Callum Hudson-Odoi, who's had a few chances but has missed all of them, really. Leo Ziegler, who's not even had a chance, who's been more of a creator today. But Leo Ziegler is just desperately trying to do something. Terrible pass there, though. A very good tackle. Come on, ref. Yellow card to Tom Krause. Yellow card to Tom Krause. There are about 25 minutes left in this game. We're going to be taking off Alex Král, bringing on Jakub Moder, trying to get that more penetrative passing through the midfield. We need Dons that can split the lines, okay? We're also swapping over Pineda and Hudson-Odoi, moving Pineda to the left. Hudson-Odoi over to the right, going for a left-footed left winger, a right-footed right winger, potentially to create more for our attacking midfielder and our striker. Let's see if any of these tactical changes will bring any sort of success. A block there. Madrid keep pushing. Yes, Hudson-Odoi now playing on the right-hand side, looking to take on the Madrid left back. I'm not even sure who that is. And a very good switch there from Eduardo Correa. Can Unai Pineda keep this in? He will get there. The Argentine keeps it in. Looks to come in field, plays it to Leo Ziegler. Ziegler trying to turn. Ziegler desperately fighting. Got his shot away there, but Leo Ziegler has been starved today. Feeding off of scraps. Nothing has been created for the German striker. Looking like an ordinary striker today, not the German hitman we've come to know and love. We still need one more goal at least to take this to extra time. The clock keeps ticking. Here come Real Madrid. You're starting to believe if Madrid get another goal now, it may be all but done, but we don't have time to be cautious. We don't have time to be pragmatic. We have to give it everything. If we die swinging. Yeah? We go down fighting. Oh, Moder, they're looking to find Ziegler. Cannot play that ball through. A very up and down, high-paced game. There's barely any chance to breathe. And here come Real Madrid through Rodrigo, putting the ball in there. And Maxence Lacroix, in the end, gets control of the ball. Pineda on it. We're heading into the final 10 minutes. Unai Pineda has not done much since moving over to the left-hand side. Looking for some support. Still looking for some support. Not really needing any support right now. Unai Pineda looking to go at it himself. The shot there is Leo. It was Leo, the one chance. The Schalke fans are on their feet. Nobody's leaving. Everybody's believing. Final 10 minutes. We have a corner. This could be the final 10 minutes of our lives, boys. Hudson-Odoi out on your right-footed cross in there. Headed in and saved by Thibaut Courtois. But a penalty has been given. A penalty pointed to the spot. Ref, what's going on here? Penalty given, the penalty's actually been given. This is a chance, this is it, this is the chance, this is the chance! Leo Ziegler from 12 yards out. Let's calm down, Leo Ziegler to potentially make it 3-3 and restore hope into our lives! And he does! Leo Ziegler about to give Carlo Ancelotti a stroke from 3-0 down. It's 3-all. It's 3-all in the Champions League final. It's not done yet. It's far from done. It's only level, boys. No time to relax now. Stefan Ortega, very good goalkeeping, coming out and claiming the ball. but just giving it away. Final 5 minutes away from extra time, or 5 minutes away from somebody getting a winner and just causing heartbreak to the opposition. Whoever loses this now is gonna, I don't even want to think about it. Here is Arda Güler on the ball. Güler picking the ball up there and playing it towards Eduardo Correa, the man who opened up the scoring, looking to seal off the scoring. Eduardo Correa driving forward, but this time an absolutely poor shot. Unlike the first shot he had that started this whole comeback. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me when I say I do not quite understand what's going on. I have not really computed what is happening, but we're still in the moment and there's still more to do, so there's no time to reflect. We're in the 90th minute.
So 2 minutes of stop.
There have been 2 minutes added on. And here comes Rodrigo down the right-hand side. Rodrigo, good block there. Ball falls in the arms of Stefan Ortega, and there is the full-time whistle, and we're going into extra time, and we have somehow rescued that situation. We have somehow drawn it back to 3-3, but it's not done yet. If anything, the task now is even more difficult because we have to win. Well, you shut me up, boys. What a performance, what a second half. But I'm not going to be sitting here praising you all too much because the task is not yet completed. We still have more to do. It's only 3-3. They're looking nervous. I don't know how they are, but they are. They've absolutely thrown this away. But boys, believe me when I say none of this is going to matter if we don't get over the line. If we come back just so close, but they still win it, nothing matters. All your efforts, all that you've done in that 45 minutes will not matter. Right now, more than any other time, we have no choice but to win this. Let's go out there, extra time, 30 minutes, and do just that. No changes after 90 minutes. Everybody still as they were. And the commentator says there, it's all about who wants this more right now. Who's willing to dig deeper, who's willing to find something special, and who's willing and daring enough to go out there and make it happen. Yes, Hudson-Odoi, oh, a tackle there on Güler, very dirty tackle, and he has stayed down. He may have picked up an injury out of the Güler here, and Madrid don't care. Very good tackle that time from Armel Balakacha, but momentarily wins the ball back as Madrid drive forward once again. Cross in there. Good header away by Maxence Lacroix. Ball picked up here by Unai Pineda, who's been unbelievable since coming on. Unai Pineda at that time not so unbelievable as he loses the ball in that 1v1 duel. Maxence Lacroix looking to head the ball away once again. You can see that even Pineda is tracking back. He's basically at left back right now. Everybody's committed to the cause. Everybody's fighting. That's one thing I cannot criticize the boys for. A very poor pass there from Ortega. And you can only hear the Schalke fans right now. Real Madrid are stunned. Real Madrid are silenced. All the Madrid fans are quiet. This is basically the Veltins Arena right now. The London Stadium has been taken over by some crazy Germans. But can we do it for them? Can we go all the way? We're closing in on halftime in extra time. We are 18 minutes away from penalties if nobody gets a winner. The mental battle right now is immense. The battle between pushing on and trying to win this and being cautious and not losing this. The battle of knowing where you were to where you are now. But here is Hudson-Odoi hitting the byline and putting in an absolutely woeful cross. Arda Güler is going to have to come off here at halftime. He is injured. There are 15 minutes left. 15 minutes to save ourselves. 15 minutes of our lives. 15 minutes from heartbreak or 15 minutes from immortality. There's no team talk this time. I've done my part. I've done my part throughout the season to get you to this point. This time it's all about what you can do for yourselves. The personal motivation and drive to get over the finish line. Gula is off. Castro is coming on. Ziegler drops into the 10. The final 15 minutes of the Champions League final. The final 15 minutes of the biggest club competition in Europe. Less than 1% of European teams ever make it to a Champions League final. And this is now or never. Here is Ziegler picking the ball up from an attacking midfield role, driving forward, getting away from one, getting away from two, breaking through the line, and Leo Ziegler's in the box, and Leo Ziegler's taking on the shot, and Leo Ziegler has given us the lead in the Champions League final. The score is 4-3. Schalke have a lead. Madrid are losing. And another moment of magic, another moment of brilliance, another trick pulled out of the bag from the German hitman himself. Ziegler gives us a lead, and how much time is now left on the clock? Oh my God, we have about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left in the Champions League final, and all you hear are Schalke fans and Ziegler putting in the tackles. Ziegler driving forward. Ziegler with the goals, driving us over the line. Everybody committed. Everybody fighting for the cause. Here is Owe, and good interception from him, cutting that move out. Plays it down the line to Pineda. The game is not done yet, boys. Here is Castro. Oh, Castro loses it. If there's ever a team that don't die, it's Real Madrid. This game is not over until we hear the final whistle. You best believe that. You better not relax. You better not throw this away from this position. Owe and is sliding in, missing the tackles, and Madrid are in the box. Looking to create one more chance. Good block there by Bella Kotchap. They keep pushing. Working it centrally, working it out wide, desperately looking for an opening, and they are in the box again with 5 minutes left on the clock, and they have hit the post, and Maxence Lacroix clears the ball away. Can this game end? Can this game please end? Can this season end? Can this all end? Please, can it all end? We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Madrid keep pushing. They just hit the post. And Madrid are not ones to miss many opportunities by Jakub Moder driving forward. And of course, if we can get another now, it will be well and truly over. But Eder Militao not allowing Ziegler to get through there. Here come Real Madrid. Perhaps one more time. Looking to prove why they are Europe's elite side, and they've broken through the lines here. Real Madrid actually through, and a big save from Stefan Ortega with 1 minute of added on time. We desperately look to clear the ball away, but we just cannot do it. And Madrid keep pushing, and another shot, and another save, and this just won't end. It just won't end. Ancelotti lifting up his eyebrow. A desperate call from the Italian manager, and Thibaut Courtois has also come up here. But there's our goalkeeper claiming the ball. And there's full time. There's full time. We won. We actually won. We won! We have won the Champions League. We've actually done it. Tom Kraus steps up, childhood Schalke fan himself, lifts up the Champions League trophy. The champions of Europe, Fußball Club Gelsenkirchen, Schalke 04. The greatest Champions League comeback you will ever see. You will ever See, I didn't believe. I didn't believe. I was sure it's done. I was sure we were beaten. I was sure we have embarrassed ourselves. I was sure we wasn't good enough. But we somehow dug deep and got out of the gutter. Never mind the gutter. We were in the depths of Hades itself. We were burning, ready to crawl over and die. Many would have done exactly that, but not us. We somehow found a way to make it snow in hell, and like the phoenix, we rose from the ashes. To say, we are the undoubtable, we are the unquestionable, we are the undisputed champions of Europe.